earlier as expected. Yes, I'm supposed to broadcast at 11 o'clock to show you, I'm going to the mall, what is Valentine's in Japan. It's simple. It's not the ordinary norms that you have there in the West and the East. Yes, it's not. It's totally different. 皆さんおはようございます。今日はね、9時半。Hello, Nadine. Hello, girl. Oh, yeah, I can say it's a different norm because we're not Catholic here in Japan. We're Buddhist and Shintos. And as you all know, as you all know, Valentine's Day, it's just like, hi, David. Hello, hello, hello. And I'm going outside after this. That's why I started early. So you can see how many chocolates are there in the mall right now. Sitting down and just, uh, the tendency is ladies are the one who's buying chocolates. Am I offering chocolates? To whom? That's my huge question. To whom? If I only can send everybody here in naps, why not? Right? But that's not the point. The point is we have two Valentine's Day here in Japan actually. One is for men and the other is for women. The man is this month and the women is for March. Yes, it's true. It's called White Day. You want one? Oh my gosh. Do we have to go cooking chocolates and I can show you how to do my chocolates? Because I can cook. I can do those things. I can bake cheesecake, brownies, even I can do chocolates, almonds, almond balls, all of those things. But this year, no, I'm going to buy for my friends. They're my friends, so the thing is, I mean, here in Japan is weird. It's really weird. We ladies here have the tendency to buy. Well, if you have a boyfriend, though, hi John. Fides, if you have a friend who is a man, well, it's okay for you to buy him something. Yes, cheesecake is my favorite. My favorite is cheesecake. That is my specialty. Ugh. And the brownies without weed. Don't forget. And yeah, if you have a friend, a male friend who is a Japanese, just just like your coworkers or whatever, you can give him chocolates per se. It's we call it giri choco. It's not the main one. If you have the main person, which is the home choco, that's why it's the home choco. We can say it. That is for the real person. That will cost you. It's not even the money. The money doesn't count. The thought counts itself. So it's either chocolate, either kinky goods for men, or a tie if he's an employee or whatsoever. It's okay. And or a watch. You can give anything. Or if you have a boyfriend, well, that's a different thing. You can buy anything for him, which is crazy. It is crazy. And meanwhile, when you give something to those persons, for example, your friends, your coworkers, whatever, it's the opposite side when it comes to March, which is our Valentine's Day. We are now the receiving part. Ladies are the receiving part this time. This month, the men is the receiving part, so they can receive a lot of things, which is crazy as hell. It's a different thing. The West and the side is a different one, right? You're giving your girl or the women chocolates, or not even that, even just a card. In Japan, it doesn't exist. No, there's no card existing here in Japan. No, it's either something valuable or something that they can use or something that is not. And sometimes the amount, it's $10, higher. Well, it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. For me, I have friends. I always cook. I always cook brownies. I always cook cakes. I always cook something. It's always like that. Why? Because of the cost. I mean, people don't. I mean, if you only can see those prices, you'll just get what? Are these the prices? Really? It will skyrocket high. I mean, no kidding. Just one box of small chocolate, it will cost you already 15 to 20 bucks. Five to four, 3 to 4 pieces, as I can say. Really? And that's not even good. I mean, the branded ones, which comes from the hotels, patissiers, all these kinds of stuffs. Boy, damn, the prices are really high. They start around 30 bucks up. Well, for us, it's the norms. It's normal for us. I mean, we never get envy for those things, but a lot of Japanese women are envy with that, you know, and that is the way. We Jap. I because maybe I mean, I'm a quarter, and I always, know a lot of things. I just got confused. Why are just Japanese women envy of these West and East ladies that always get something? Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Merci, merci beaucoup. Como ba, Akira? Como ba? And this is this, and that's it. I don't know why they're so jealous and they're so envy with this kind of traits that they have. They don't know. Wait a minute. They don't ask the question, are we Catholics? Are we Buddhists? Or are we Shinto? Or what? The religion is there and it's just right. I think that in the country that you're living in, you practice the tradition, not not the outside ones, but it's the game. We adopt a lot of things from based in the West, as I can say. And it's quite funny. It's quite funny because they're pushing a lot of things. It, it's really funny. At the same time, we're losing the traditional things. And foreigners right now are the ones who are challenging themselves to be that one, which is frustration. Another frustrations. Well, I just I can say that is the norm. That's the normal thing. But for me, it's okay. If I don't receive anything, my friends abroad sends me chocolate during Valentine's Day. I can hear, I mean, delivery services in front of my door ringing as early as 8 o'clock. I don't mind because it's their thing, not my thing. So I'll just say text them, hey, thank you for this and that and this, because that's the one they're practicing. But for me, no, I'll just give them, okay, maybe I'll give you something that is worthwhile, because that is how it is. Once somebody gave something to you, it's already a win-win situation here. I always gives him something. Either it's a keychain or either I think something worthwhile or something to keep. Souvenirs, yeah, keychains or stuff like that. I cannot even send swords. I can even or just simple sake. A lot of our friends say that to me. You know, I want for this for Valentine's Day. I want this for Valentine's Day. If I only can say, hey Amazon, just can you just I mean, give this or what? Thank you for the super heart, Akira. Merci, merci. I don't know if those person loves it, but they're killing the tradition. That's not what's going on here. No, I think they're hopeless romantic. Japanese, I mean, I'm going to tell you this. Japanese are not romantic persons. No, they're not. I'm so sorry, but that's the truth. No, they're not. We have a Valentine's dinner here in Japan. Honestly, we have. But if that is your boyfriend, yes, or your husband, yes, you can do that. But if it's just a friend, well, You have to think of that. If that is your best friend, now is that is a very different subject. That is a very different subject. It's just your best friend. You're just going to go outside. No physical attractions, no mutual feelings, nothing. That is okay. But if there's something going on around you, then that's a different thing. For us here, yes, we have Valentine's dinner. But right now, due to COVID, I don't think so. I think it will be done in the home, or somebody will cook. Somebody will just try to have a delivery services, and like just like that, or maybe online. Yes, I'm seeing online datings. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Online datings. You don't know Japanese is good in online datings. They are really, really good. There's a lot of matching apps. There's a lot of dating apps. This is a weird country. This is a very that Japanese people are lonely. They're not romantic, they're so conservative, and yet they're very lonely. Why? Because of the society. The society makes them feel lonely. You know, you know, that is the thing that you don't know about here. The Valentines here in Japan. Oh my God, full course. Either it's Italian or French cuisine, not the Japanese one, but we don't have the Japanese taste. No, 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 no. It's either Italian full course or French course full course. We don't have the Japanese uh Japanese food full course. No, it's always the Italian course. It's always the France course. It's always the American course. It's always like that. Being in a chef for almost 4 years, being in a chef, working at the hotels during past 4 years of my life, and seeing a lot of, dinners during Valentine's Day, it's crazy. It's really crazy because there's some specific customers or guests in the hotel that are going to say, "Oh, I need some cake." And this cake should be, after dinner and with like some candles and everything. This is from the Japanese guest, This is from the guest itself. Oh yeah, I can say you're right. You're true, Akira, of that. The Japanese name, oh boy. Hey, hello, Heavenly. Thank you yesterday. I have to close it. Thank you. They're not. Hey, hello, Heavenly. They're not romantic at all. Zero. Zero. Before you can have a Japanese woman being your lady or your girlfriend, you need some tricks and advice from a friend here who's living here inside. You just don't go and say, "Oh, can I have your number, your cell phone number, or can I have you have buy a drink or what?" No, they're going to snub you. You can see a lot. Excuse me. You can see a lot of people here by the streets. Foreigners, locals, per, I mean, there at the streets trying their best during Valentine's Day to date them. But always, I'm sorry, they'll just ignore you, totally ignore you. Because one, Japanese people will say, "Oh, this is not my zone. Just you're just in my friend's zone, or you're just that person. This is my board, and this is yours." They have always that separation. You know what I mean? And that's why. Yes. See the difference? In the Japanese drama, yes, you can see them. They're so dramatic. It's drama. What do you expect? It's ratings that they getting. But in true life, nope. Hell no. I'm going to say nope. Uh-uh. How many how many people that I was involved with? I don't know. Hi, Vince. Hello, Vince. Can you be my Valentine, Vince, or what? Just joking. I'll be glad. I'll be glad, Vince. How are you doing? Great. How are you doing, darling? You know, they're not so romantic. But when you see the drama, I think it's the Korean side which are more dramatic rather than the Japanese one. Because when you see the real Japanese drama, it's not even that romantic because you don't know what they are saying. For me, when I see it, what it's just a huge question mark in my head. What? This is not happening. No, it's drama. They're after for the ratings. Hello, Candy. I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying my best, not to be, I'm always good. You want to be in? You can come in though. I'm using my iPad though. I'm not in PC. I'm not the type of person that I'm going PC and sat down there for 1 hour or two. Nah, I'm good. I'm always good here, and I'm here in my kitchen here there. You see, and it's a nice day here. It's a very nice day, and it's not cold. Nah, it's not even. I can see Mount Fuji though. So Mount Fuji's that way. So I saw it. But anyways, I mean, by the drama, yes, because they're after for the ratings and everything. Shinobi, it's amazing. Yeah, I know. Vince, it's always good. Are you okay right now? Because I know that you and I are suffering for one thing, right? Love here, well, it's a huge term for us. Love, which is what? Okay. What is love here in the Japanese culture? There's a lot of things that you can show love in a Japanese way. One, it's not even physical. Nope. Nope. This is weird. Women are the one who is proposing to men here. It's the other way around. So if the lady wants you to be the ones, it is just backwards. It is the one that is, you know, okay, okay, that's good. Me, I'm still getting there, but I'm trying my best to release it by broadcasting, but it's still there. I don't feel the love though, but that's okay. I am who I am, and that's it. The point is, I don't even care who are they. That's why I just log in, just get the coins, and that's it. I don't mind. Honestly, I really don't mind. I just drop everything. I'm focused right now on the things that I'm well at, and more on the things that I have to do, and that's it. I don't go much here. That's right. No, they're not. They're not good in expressing those things physically. No, we are not good with that. No, 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 no. Education too, yes. Culture wise, yes. There's a lot of things that you have to understand about the culture here in Japan. It's weird. It is really weird. A lot of friends of mine, even my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, told me this many years ago. You're in the wrong country, Candy, and why are you there? And being a fourth generation here of Japanese, it's tough. They will judge you in a lot of things, and that's why. Oh yeah, I can say there's a lot of beauty here in the culture. It's not like those normal things that you see on videos in YouTube or the photos. No, the culture itself is beautiful, as I can say. But when you go deep in that there's more beautiful things, just like learning the language, knowing the language, knowing the culture of the tea, green tea. There's a lot. Knowing the culture of Buddhism, Shintoism. There's a lot. Knowing, I mean, the magic of Mount Fuji. There's a lot. Knowing the story behind the geisha, those makeups, those kimonos. It's so mysterious. It's so majestic for me. So for me, I have always a thing. And that's why my photography is based more on the locals, not from the outside. Maybe. Even for my street photography. It's more on the back streets rather on those well-known streets. It's always there. The culture itself, there's a lot of beauty that you don't know, as I can say. Yeah. But humanity wise, yes. Don't get me wrong. Japanese people are very hospitable. They're very kind in a way, in a certain way that you have to understand that first, you have to be polite because they're polite too. Number two, yes, they will treat you as a person, treat them as a person too. Don't be rude. We never judge. Nope. We never judge. There's no hatred here. Nope. But a lot of outside people says that Japanese are racist. FIY. No, we are not. There's a lot of people and foreigners living here, married to Japanese. That's why. Oh yeah. You know what? If you find the meaning of geisha, they are the human performances. They change it before the war, the World War II and World War One. They are the high class. That's why Keiko is just the lowest of the geisha. No, the highest of the geisha. You know, photography wise, I can say that is my subject already. Maikos, geckos, geishas. I'm so thrilled seeing them without makeup, with makeups, and then being, you know, dressed in kimonos and then going to work. It's just fascinates me. Why? It will take an hour to do so, and you're just sitting there. I have the chance to see it because I have a friend in Kyoto who has a house and who's a mother. So she's running a house with all these geckos and mycos. That was before. I don't have any contacts anymore, but I got all of the shots behind the scenes, and it was really fascinating. I can see those, there's the makeup artist, there's the kimono dressers, there's everything for something, and it's all well prepared. And I'm always fascinated with all those kinds of things. And sometimes, right now, you can see them walking by the trains in Kyoto. Actually, before they did do that, they never had a chance. Right now, you can see them everywhere. They are on the festivals outside of the streets. Okay. Right. Yesterday, they're doing setsubu. They're throwing beans, which is they're doing oftenly. But before, no, it's really hard to get there. And it's really hard to find one. I have a friend in Osaka who's living in a broadcaster, which I know on the platform, but I never he's always in Kyoto. I'm always in Kyoto just to take photos. That's me. But I by broadcasting, I never had a chance. Why? I'm so focused, and it's always magical for me. That's why. Oh yes, it is. It is. But you know what? Having a tea and having a tea ceremony with those ladies. Oh my god. I think it's 2K already. Two geisha. Okay, this is the tea ceremony here. You'll be dressed in kimono. Fine, fine. Rent a kimono, guys. Ladies and gents, don't go there. You can go there by your simple clothes, but please wear a presentable one. Just saying. And then there's a little door. It's just a tatami, a straw mats. It's I think it's five mats. It's a very small room, and then you can see the Maiko's doing it, and then one is the apprentice just for the serving for the guest, and the one is doing the tea. That one is will cost you 2K three up. No kidding. I had an experience having a tea with a geisha. My friend paid for that. I'm not the one who paid for it. My friend paid for that. No, because you know why? Tatami is for the rooms. I have tatami in my rooms. I have two tatamis by my bedrooms and this room. So right now there's less straw mats. There's less tatami, as I can say, because of the allergies and yeah, the influence of, woods and everything, and because of the allergies that it brings. Having a straw mat and maintaining it's not easy. No, it's not. And once it's burned by sunlight, it really burns. First, the color is totally green, perfect green. And then, due to the age, it will just burn it. So, what do you expect of the color? It will just turn it brown and it starts to chip off. Really it does. Really it does. So, if you want to change one mat, which is six, one mat, it will cost you an arm and a leg. And what about to change the whole room? Really? Six mats? That will be so expensive. Me, I'm living here for last 10 years, but I never changed my tatami. Nope, because it's so expensive. And nowadays, those craftsmen are gone. It's always the machine. It's made of machine right now. Before, we have all craftsmen and everything. But due to the fact that this country is aging so fast, all the craftsmen are disappearing, and the next generation doesn't want the dirt the dirty job, as I can say. So it's a huge frustration that everything right now is by machine, and you cannot feel the human touch anymore. No, even though it's made by machine, you cannot still say that it's man-made. Man-made is more expensive. For Valentine's Day, there's Odaiba. I can tell you. No, I can tell you the place. Before I answer your question for this, I'll answer first Akira. There are a lot of places that you can spend your Valentine's Day here in Japan, especially in Tokyo. One is in Odaiba. Odaiba is a place where there's a different kind of spirit. It's we have the replica of the Liberty of statue, and then you can see Sumidagawa, the Sumida River, and the Tokyo Bridge, which is so romantic during Valentine's Day. And then there's Tokyo Skytree. Tokyo Skytree, you have to go up. There is a lot of things happening there during Valentine's Day. All you need to know is just Google it first and check the places you have to go. Roppongi. Roppongi is the third place, which I can say. There's a lot of places that you can go and spend. If if you're not working, because we're on weekdays, right? And we are always. For me, I'm not starting next week. My work will start. So for others that is not working, you can visit all these places without hesitation. Just reminder if the place is working or not because of the COVID and everything. But before, yes, we can go, we can celebrate, we can party. Yay! We can even go out with dates. Somebody, or even you don't have that. Even you don't have a date, they have we. It's not even escort. No, we have an AI girlfriends right now, which is robots. Yes, 4K robots are here. So that will be your temporary Valentine's Day for men and women. Both. We have the male version and the men's version, actually. So if you don't have any date, don't get frustrated. There's always an AI robot for you. It speaks, yes, but it cannot do anything. It's just a companion, and that's it. What is the percentage of Japanese who eats on tatami? Oh, it's a very, very low percentage. I can say it's 30% to 40. Because if you're living in a one room, okay, reminder, if you're living in a one room and you just have only one room with straw mats, and then kitchen, and then bathroom. So you're going to say that you're going to eat by your room, right? And that's why. For me, how would I like my Valentine's? Simple. Just staying home. Just staying home, be connected to my friends online. And there's a lot. But for me, Netflix, I think. Yeah. It's always like that because I don't have anybody. That's one. I don't have any boo. That's two. I keep myself so private. I don't go out in a regular basis. No, I don't. No, I rather stay home. Rather, if I am out, I'm taking photos, and that's it. Photos of this, photos of that. Photos of those people who are, having dinner. I think I have all the photos that happening on Valentine's days. Yes, in the hotels, inside the hotels, dinners for two. Yes, I have all those things. Um, Especially by nighttime. Yes, you can see that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I think. I mean, I'm just going to say I mean, if if you're going to say to me, if I will choose Valentine's Day to the cherry blossoms, that what is romantic, I will just say Sakura is more romantic than the Valentine's Days. That's why. Oh yeah. There's a place with sakura tree, pink flowers that appears in. Oh, that is kanzakura. Kanzakura is it's a type of cherry blossom which is blooming during the cold weathers, and this is the time that they're bloom before the plum flowers blooms. Plum flowers also blooms before the cherry blossoms. So you have two kinds of flowers that blooms before the sakura or the cherry blossoms. One is the kan sakura, which is for the cold weathers, and one is for plums. These two are really in great pink colors, which are so beautiful and so romantic, by the way. And it starts blooming. It starts blooming, by the way. I think I have to find out here in my park, near my park here, because there's a plum tree, there's a kansakura tree that there it's blooming beautifully. I need to get a photo of that. And it's so beautiful. The color is so pink, just like this pink. It is really nice though. Men are right now, yes. Before, no. Men is always ahead than women. Right now, men and women is equal. You can see women in other fields, just like in, I mean, architecture, trains, drivers, taxi drivers, bus drivers. Right now, women are stepping up. They are really, comfortable trying to be out in their comfort zones, as I can say. I'm seeing a lot of women right now being in the fields, just be there, being a bus driver, taxi driver. It doesn't matter. Right now, they're equal. Before, no, men are really, ahead of women. We have the saying, women has to step back three steps backwards to the men, because men are always here, but we have the monarchy, and the monarchy is still the same. They never change. The monarchy is always the same. If the government will change, it has to be decided by the monarchy. But the monarchy says, the next to the throne will be men. So, our new emperor has a daughter, right? But she is not next to the throne. No, his brother son will be the next, right? And that's why. So the monarchy is there. So if they're not going to change anything, there will be no change. No. Yeah, 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 I can say that. Japanese animes are more romantic rather than in real life. But I'm not a huge fan of anime though. I'm not a huge anime fan. I know some things, but I'm not good at that. Subasa is a very good example. So, but if you know Subasa, uh, Tachi is one. Tachi is a very good anime that is revealed by the three triangles of the three young and boys and men, boys and ladies, as I can say, by baseball. That is a great example. And there's a lot I can say, but animes too has their own section. There's the BL, which is a boys love and the girls love. So don't get mix of this. It's two separate animes. There's two separate mangas, by the way. Yeah, by football, yes, we have two both different teams. There you go. And I can say it sucks. Yeah, it does sucks. I don't know. It does suck. I wish everything is fair. I wish everything is just like that. You know. Hmm. It is written by Japanese people, though. Oh yeah, I can say. What? Where did you get the concept of the Constitution is not written by the Japanese people? Excuse me for this. What? Where did you get the concept of that? Hmm. Did you try to Google it and try to read it in the Wikipedia? The Japanese Constitution? It was written by the samurais with the help of the foreigners, but it was revised already. So it was originally written. It was originally written by the Japanese, by the samurai, but helped by the foreigners, and it was revised. So when they revised it totally, it's everybody was Japanese. And why have do you have the notion that it was not written by the Japanese people? Hmm, it's weird. They're saying a lot of things about that. Try to try to read Wikipedia about that, and it will just show something to you. You know, it will just show something, but that's okay. I mean, you have to understand a lot of things, though. That's why. Ooh. Ah, that's cute. Yep, that's really cute. Well, in soccer, sometimes it's really confusing, but sometimes it does. That's okay though. It is what it is. Oh boy, there's a lot of things that I can say that the Japanese is written by the constitution of the Japanese people. Yes, it is. Just Google it and read Wikipedia. It's long. I cannot read it. Oh boy. Hello, weekend. Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? Thank you for joining in. Pagan Witch, how you're doing, sweetheart? I hope you're good though. Wait, let me pull out my Valentine's location for you because I have okay because there's a lot. So this is happening during Valentine's Day actually. That's a taboo. Religion and politics in the Japanese society, it's a very taboo subject. Find somebody that you can say ask that questions because for me I hate dealing with that religion and politics. It's a never ending subject. Nope. It's not even good to discuss. Nope. So for me, I'm trying my best not to not to say anything about that. Nah. It's really hard. It's really hard because a lot of people don't want to touch that subject. It's a very delicate subject. This is what you're going to see, by the way. There's a lot. This is a wrapping. during Valentine's Day. This one. And it's just 99 cents. And if you're going to do your cooking whatsoever, and then that's the time you can do all of that. So this is another spot. This is another spot by evening time. It's in Odaiba. This is you can go get your photos, be with your date and everything. This is a nice place to go. One, okay, for Valentine's Day because it's love. Everything. I was been here. Oh boy, and it's always there. The that is one is the Tokyo Bridge already. That's why. You're welcome. I'm just answering your question though, because it's a very very delicate topic, and a lot of Japanese people won't say anything. You have a fight with that, and I don't think that you need a fight for that. Religion and politics are the subjects that are not being talking freely, but you can talk, but they're not going to waste the time now. They're just going to say, okay, we're done. You're okay. Find another person that you can answer with that. Sorry, but that's the truth. Nobody in Japan will just say maybe by the province side. Maybe, just maybe, who knows? Maybe if you try the province side, because there's a lot of elders there, and the only reference is TV. So what do you expect? What do you expect? A lot of people that are by the whew, uh, province. They are the ones who's watching a lot of TVs, being hearing politics, hearing religion. Oh my goodness, it's a never ending topic, as I can say. It's not even a topic, but that's okay. That is, I mean, that your questions are the very common ones, as I can say. They're the very common ones. So I'm not impressed. Nah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Oh, I'm seeing myself. Hi. I'm seeing myself. Seeing myself. Fish. I can say it's fish because we are on the land of more on fish rather than on meat, as you know. So we are on the island, right? And you can see Japan by the map. It's water all over. So what do you expect? We're on the more on the fish and vegetable side rather than meat. For us here, meat on the regular basis, no. Nope. We are more on vegetables, fish, natto, and tofu. There you go. Because meat is more expensive. Chicken is okay. And you don't know that Japanese are lives longer. Didn't you heard about that? Uh, I mean, I think the longest one was by Okinawa. The person is living in Okinawa, the south side of Japan, and I think she's already 103 or 104, and her routine is just one sake or beer and more fish. Yeah, sometimes she eats meat, but more on the fish side because south side Okinawa is more on the warm or tropical weather rather in Tokyo, as I can say. North part, on the other hand, it's much more colder. Oh boy, here it's in the middle. It rarely snows in Tokyo, but when it snows, oh boy, everybody panics because it doesn't snow in Tokyo. No, it doesn't. If it does, now it's a huge problem for us because we're not used to it. When you see the map, Tokyo is in the middle. It's in the middle. It's on the middle, but it's just on the middle side. Japan is a very very short. It's a very short country, by the way, and it's full of waters. So we're on the middle, and that middle, it's just, ooh, it's medium. Oh yeah. hmm we eat rice every day. That's our culture. We eat rice, but for me, no, I don't eat rice. I eat sometimes. It's only sometimes that I eat rice, but every day, no. It depends. Mostly, I eat tofu and the fermented beans. Natto. Natto is good for your health, and I'm always keeping healthy, so I always eat tofu because tofu is soybeans, right? And I'm not a vegetarian, neither or a vegan. So I always eat veggies, fish, chicken, tofu, and natto. And that's it. You cannot see anything in my fridge. It's empty, empty, empty. And vinegar. I drink vinegar every day. Mm. Yeah. It's good for your body though. It's very good. And green tea. Yep. Green tea in the morning, green tea in the afternoon, green tea by the night. Also, we gargle green tea. It's it's you're hearing what? Gargling green tea? Yes. Because it has, I mean, it was it the research is there that it can fight bacteria. So it's good for your health. So it's there. So it's there. For us, green tea is the most drinkable drink in any form, in any kind. We eat brown rice, but I think brown rice is more practiced on the east and the west. That's why. So we are the ones who are sticking with our own rice because our rice is different from yours, from the brown rice. There's a lot of components that you don't know that what is inside that brown rice. Yes, I know it's healthy, but it's healthier that if you know how we harvest our rice here in Japan. We don't know the harvesting of the brown rice. So for us here, we are more comfortable and we know exactly what is the components and what prefecture is the best rice. That's why we stick on white rice rather than the brown. I don't think we'll switch with that. No. And because we have the culture of making sushi, right? And the brown rice doesn't fit. No, it doesn't fit. It's going to be odd. I tried that out. I tried doing a brown rice sushi. Oh, it's not good. Mm-mm. I really tried my best, but nope. I will say a big no. I will stick the white rice. Even though you're going to say, nah, brown rice is healthier. It's your thought. It's okay. For me, I'll stick to white rice. It's okay with me. Even though it's when it's harvested earlier, it's more expensive. The new harvest one is more expensive. Yes, it is, but it's much more delicious than that. I'm so sorry, but that's the truth. If you find brown rice healthy, then go for it. We don't find it, so and we never thought of that. Nope. Some people will just try it, but seeing it by your dinner table or lunch, I don't think so. Maybe there's a possibility that that will be a blended one. Okay, if it's a blend one, why not? Because it's a blended one. A lot of people buy blended and then they will blended it with another one. So you're going to see mugi with that and some beans or everything. It will be a blended rice already. But the pure brown rice, no, I don't think so. Nope. 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 Is there any questions more? Oh gosh, I don't know. For me, It's okay if I don't hit the 250. It's okay. I'm just randomly, here and saying stuff, and that's why. So, is there any further questions? If that's okay, I'm going to shut this down, and I think I'm going out and have to charge this because you're going to see a lot. That's why. So yeah, brown rice. No, I don't even have any brown rice at home. No, I have a mix. I have a mixed rice, but that's okay. I stick to white rice. But I don't even eat it every day. It's just an occasion. Yeah, occasionally, yes. Serious granola. Yeah, every morning, yes. Granola is great, but I don't put milk. I put soy milk because I'm allergic to milk. It's not good for me. I have allergies. Yes, I have allergies. I'm human. That's why. So that's it. That is what is Valentine's here in Japan. Very strange. To I mean, men. Valentine's Day is just for men's day, for us, and March 14th is Women's Day. We call it White Day. So you have to understand there's two Valentine's Day in Japan. One is for men and one is for women. So to this month will be the men's. The man is receiving a lot, and by March, and that you see. Oh, I love both. If you're saying what uh the best, I think I cannot choose because I love both of them. I love curry. I like ramen, but I don't eat ramen basically because of there's a lot of uh, research that it can have a heart failure. You're going to have a heart failure, and it's not good for your stomach because of the fats and everything. So curry is much more healthier than ramen, as I can say, in all perspectives because of the spices. So if I were you, I'm not even going to choose because they're both my favorites. But most of the time, I eat curry a lot, but not rice with none, of course, with none. But some people love ramen in Japan. Yeah, the volume ramens. You go here, you can find a lot of ramens from salt, miso, tonkotsu, whatever. Oh gosh, there's a wide range of ramen here in Japan. But before, I'm a very heavy eater of ramen, but I stopped when my doctor told me there's a possibility that I can get a high cholesterol level, so I stopped. So when I found that I don't have any problems, but if I'm going to age by 50 or 60, yeah, now that's the time I will really focus on my health because the fats in the ramen soup, it's not good. It's not even healthy. So you have to think of that. But a lot of Japanese loves it though. When you're young, when you're young and your body can cope up with everything, that's okay. But when you're aging, when you when you're at the age and the point of your life that you're saying, okay, maybe it's a time to slow down. Yes, it is. We just adopted it. Yep. Yes. But we have the originals here in Hakata. Uh, it's original in China, but we have the original in Hakata and Hokkaido. If you don't know Hakata ramen, then Google it right now, and you will know what it is. And then there is the Hokkaido, Hokkaido's ramen, which is great because the weather is cold and it's perfect. Hakata too. Hakata is a place. It's another prefecture, but it is a very high. It is very famous for its ramen itself, and that's why I've been there already. I've been there. been there, so that's okay. For me, I can cook ramen in my home, uh, in a healthy way, and the soup is chicken based. That will be fine, or salt based. I won't. I don't, or miso because of the soy sauce or the soybeans. But when it comes for that, hello from Texas. Hi, Marnie. No, it doesn't. I don't believe it. No, it doesn't. Nope. It's totally different. That is from the Chinese, not from the Japanese. Don't uh don't be confused of the architecture of the Tang dynasty. The architectures, no, maybe the artifacts are from China, but some of it, not everything. Nope, not everything. We're not very good. We're not very good friends in China though. Nope, we're not. I'm good. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. And I'm just here, doing the things that I like. But still, there is there's something missing. There's something missing. I'm just. Well, this is my life. This is my life. That's why. But I like what I'm doing though. And that's it. It's tough, Mirna. It's tough. It's tough. Sometimes you feel alone. You feel all these things. You feel crap, and you just want, you just you need some air. You need to breathe. And it happens. It happens, especially during these tough times. And since I'm going for a new work next week, maybe that will be a great start. You know, Aside from this, I mean, four walls of my house, four walls of my bedroom, and I can see more the stuff that I want. And I'm still focused on the things that I like. And I'm going to get a camera for me, yeah, because the last one I sold it, and for some reasons. And I'm looking after for a secondhand camera, which is I'd like to have before March. So there's a lot of events that I have to go, and I need a camera. That's why. So that's it. That's my goal. If I got my first paycheck, that is my goal. I need to get one camera. Oh gosh, I missed my camera though, but that's good. That's okay. So, thank you everybody, and I hope you have a great day. We're on Wednesday, February 3. I'm broadcasting from HAPPS.TV. You can download it by your PC, Android, or your iOS. And make sure that you can do that. Oh yeah, I'm always thinking positive, Mirna. And that's why there's Netflix, and there's music. If I'm not feeling good, I'll just turn the volume so loud. I don't care what the world will say with me, and because this is my world. So you take care too. Thank you. I will. Thank you. So guys, thank you, and I hope you have a great day. We're on Wednesday. I said, arigato, minasan. 水曜日3日、2月の3日、ねえ、もうすぐバレンタインズデーなんですけど、皆さんは、バレンタインズは誰でしょう？ねえ、ちょっとね、楽しいこと。まあでもね、しょうがない。もうこのね、ちょっと緊急宣伝の真最中にちょっとね、ちょっと問題なんですよね。まあでも、それが一番楽しい。Take care everyone and we'll see you for the next one. Bye for now. またね